Hari Om and Namaste ma'am. I am Ruhi Lati from Chinmaya Mission Balvihar Group. On behalf of our team, I extend a warm welcome to you ma'am and thanks for setting aside your valuable time for us. Now I shall introduce you to all my friends. She is Miss Pallavi Sahasrabuddhe. Academically, a microbiologist, started a professional career with an Indian pharmaceutical company, Bharat Serums and Vaccines Limited. From the grassroots level, entered into product management team, which involves identifying new products, launching them into the market, training medical representatives across India, etc. Was handling the IVF and gynecology division and worked with Life Healthcare too, a pharma division of Camley. Currently a consultant to a content generation team of Sepla, responsible for the content generation which is uploaded on their website from the doctors globally. Total pharma tenure of 19 years. Wow, isn't it great? Now, ma'am, I know that you are a pharmacist, but can you tell who is a pharmacist and what is their role?
Yes, yes, Ruhi. A pharmacist is someone who is an expert in medicines. For example, if you go to a doctor, right? If when you're not well and you go to a doctor, the doctor writes prescriptions, right? The doctor writes some names of medicines, and then you go to a chemist. So there, what does the person do? He will read your prescriptions and give you proper medicines. So pharmacist is someone who gives the medicines, has a very good knowledge about the medicines, will explain to you all the side effects of the drug, will explain to you what benefits the medicine will give you. So this is what a pharmacist role is.
Now, how are medicines made? How the medicines made in the laboratory make their way into the chemist shops?
Okay. Now, whenever there is a new medicine to be created, there is a lot of research which goes on. Okay, the scientists have to do a lot of studies and have to do a lot of research, and after that there will be a particular molecule of the drug which is identified. Now once that molecule is identified, there are various experiments done in the laboratories. Once it has passed all the tests in the laboratory, the drug will be given to animals. So these are known as the preclinical studies which are done in animals to understand how the living organism or the living being will take that drug and what will be the dose. It helps them to determine what dose can be given to humans. After these preclinical studies are done and it is successful, then you start with the clinical studies, which are of three types. Okay, there is phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3 studies. Okay, now the phase 1 studies where the medicine is given to healthy volunteers, मतलब जिसको वो बीमारी नहीं है ऐसे healthy volunteer को वो medicine दिया जाता है. Once that is done, then the drug is gone into phase 2 clinical trial. In phase 2 there would be about 100 to 200 patients which are taken. मतलब जिसको बीमारी है वैसे patients में वो drug दिया जाता है. To understand कि okay, if there is a person who is infected, उसको वो medicine देने के बाद how the person is reacting to it. कुछ side effects है क्या? How is it? Is it safe to give to human beings? How effective is it? कितने दिनों में उसको अच्छा लगता है? All this will be tested in phase 2 trials. Once these phase 2 trials are over, then the drug is taken to phase 3 clinical trials, where you need a lot of thousands of patients. So it is done on a very large patient population. And only after all these trials have been successful, okay, then it is decided that, okay, now this medicine is effective, this medicine is safe. Now you just can't give the medicine like that to chemist, right? So what you will do, then there are various departments which will help in formulating. मतलब अगर tablet form में है, so what should be the shape of the tablet? Should it be circular? Should it be cylindrical? What color should it be? What should be the foil? उसका जो packaging होता है, वो कैसे होना चाहिए? Whether एक strip में 3 गोली होनी चाहिए, 10 गोली होनी चाहिए, 5 गोली होनी चाहिए, right? If it is syrup, then the bottle has to be decided, the color of the bottle, the color of the syrup, the labels have to be designed, you know, whatever product labels you are seeing on the bottle of the syrups. So all this will be done, and then there are certain approvals. India में there is an authority, DCGI, जिनसे approval लिया जाता है before you can launch any drug in the market. And once that is done, then the company will send it to different distributors, and from the distributors it will go to the chemists, and from the chemist shelf it is we the patients who can get the drug.
Ma'am, you told us that first it is tested on animals. So can you tell which animals it is tested on?
It is usually done in guinea pigs or rats, mice.
Wow, that was interesting. Now, let us go to the current situation, corona crisis. Why is it taking so much time to make the medicine on corona?
Okay, now corona disease is caused by virus, right? Any disease causing organism, it can be either bacteria, virus, etc. Now, for example, when suddenly people started dying, that is when we got to know that there is some new virus which has come into existence, right? Before that, we did not know. तो जिस पे इन्फेक्ट हुआ है उसका ब्लड लेने के बाद ही हो सकता है, you will understand. But for that you need virus detection kit. मतलब when you use that kit, you will understand whether that virus is present or whether that virus is not present, right? Now, so first very important is that detection kits should be available. उसके बाद ये सारे steps जो मैंने बताया वो conduct होनी चाहिए. Once the virus has been studied, you have to undergo all the preclinical studies. You have to do phase 1 study, phase 2 study, and all that. So that is why it is taking a lot of time. However, in India, there are 3 companies who are already in the process of making a vaccine. So the work on vaccine is going on. Also for the critically ill patients जो रहते हैं ना, जिनको corona positive है, but they have got high diabetes, they have got kidney problem, or they have got heart problem. So there is an injection which is given to help them to come out of that situation. Or in mild corona diseases, there is a tablet which is already available, which the patients have to take. So all these steps for a vaccine also to come into the market will take some time.
Okay. Now, ma'am, can you tell any historical incident about any epidemic or how the pharmacy industry has successfully contributed containing it?
Yes, there are many examples, Ruhi. For example, जैसे मैंने बताया AIDS का था. So with AIDS, initially there were many people dying. Then there were viral detection kits available, जिससे virus का पता चला. Then now today AIDS is not a very very fatal disease. मतलब it can be managed. Similarly, जब swine flu हुआ, you've heard of swine flu? This was also a viral disease, right? तो जब ये disease भी हुआ, तो for the vaccine to be introduced, or for the pandemic to get over, okay, for the pandemic मतलब the number of deaths which were there, the mortality जो भी था वो कम होने के लिए it took about 19 months, right? So that was also swine flu जब हुआ तो initially it was very fatal, but after 19 months वो pandemic खत्म हो चुका, right? Similarly, dengue also, which is caused, initially there were a lot of deaths, but now dengue it can be managed very very well. Smallpox it is almost eradicated. पहले smallpox was a very fatal disease, बहुत साल पहले, but अभी smallpox का कोई problem नहीं है. There is smallpox is almost eradicated. Similarly, it goes with polio because of mass vaccination drives है, pulse polio का campaigns है, जिसके वजह से polio has also been eradicated almost from India, right? So these are some instances where Indian pharma companies have contributed.
Ma'am, can you explain what was swine flu?
Swine flu again is similar type of a viral disease which affected the respiratory system of a human.
Okay. Can you guide on what are the career options available in your field?
Yes. In pharmacy, once you do pharmacy, there are many career options. As in, you can either start with, you can open your chemist shop, and you can, as a pharmacist, you will be able to guide the patients, give them proper medications. This is one option. So you can open a pharmacy shop. Second, you can actually get into sales and marketing. That means you have to go to the doctors, you have to explain to them what are the different medicines, how they have to be given, how are they safe, how are they effective, and guide them on the medicines. So that is one part. Third is market research. Also, there is something known as clinical research. मतलब ये जो भी studies हमने बताया है, clinical studies होते हैं. So ये कोई conduct भी तो करने वाला चाहिए ना. So all this can also be done after you do pharmaceutical studies. The best thing is you can get into research and development. That is the best option, because when you get into research and development, you can actually find out new drugs, new molecules. For example, today cancer is a very, very fatal disease, right? Though there are drugs available, but it is मतलब cure rate बहुत कम है. So suppose you are the next generation, you are the young generation of India. So if you are able to get into R&D, research and development, and you are able to find a drug which can actually save the people from this dreadful disease, won't it be a wonderful thing? You can actually contribute, no, to our country, to all the people. So research and development is also a very good option. You can also get into quality analysis. Matlab, once the medicine has been available, whether it is of a good quality, all the quality, all the parameters have to be tested. So that also can be one more career option.
It was nice. Now let us go to the final question. What would be your advice on the kids on the eve of Independence Day?
Well, I would like to say that you people are the next generation of India. So you must do something which will really help in making India self-reliant. You know, something you should be able to do in your career, due to which the country also will feel very proud. Will feel proud about you. So select some career, through which you are able to contribute. It could be a medical field, it could be a research field, it could be a pharmacy field, or anything. It could be anything, even your hobbies, if you are able to cultivate and make out a career out of it and excel in that field and do something really wonderful, which will be remembered, which will help a lot of other people. So that is something which is there. And in terms of the current current corona disease, my advice would be to maintain personal hygiene, that you are washing your hands with proper soap, washing your legs, you are using hand sanitizers, you are wearing the masks very properly and correctly. So all these steps have to be taken so that you ensure that you are safe and healthy. And always to keep this disease will not come to you if your immune and defense system is very, very strong. So ensure that you eat lots of fruits, especially vitamin C, citrus fruits, fresh fruits, fresh food, and so that your immune system is well developed, so that you will not be able, you need not worry about, getting these diseases.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was an amazing experience for me, as it was my first interview. And you also gave us lots of information that was very knowledgeable. I personally liked it very much. And once again, thanks for giving us your time. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ruhi, for inviting me. It was very nice. It was fun talking to you. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.